So I'm very grateful if you're here. Thank you for subscribing, tuning in, hitting like, and all of that. We're gonna start this off with this case, man. Seen this thing and was interested. This is manufactured by, as you can see, Razer. This is the Tomahawk ATX. So we're gonna do an unboxing of this thing, and then I'm actually gonna do a build in this case. I'm not gonna go into the logistics of cooling and thermals and things of that sort. I've seen enough information about that online, so there's other sources, other channels, other YouTubers that you can check for that kind of content. I want to put something together in this thing and see what this is like, though. So what I have in mind for this is a PLEX server. I got a lot of nice hardware that I can put into this. So some RGB elements and things like that. If you can come around, let's take a look at the back of this guy. Supports eATX, standard ATX, micro ATX, mini ITX. The cool thing is this is supposed to have two tempered glass sides, so the front and the back. I'm really interested, and this bad boy supports up to a 360 millimeter rad, so pretty awesome there. Some of the specs on this thing, it says it can hold up to 3 HDD drives that are 3.5 inch. My PLEX server currently has 4, so this may not work for me, but we're gonna see what we can do here. So just give you some time to read that thing, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna crack this thing open. After I run my intro, we're gonna come back right after this. All right, new year, got a new knife. It's a paring knife. This thing is great. This case is heavy, man, or the box is at least. Let's see what we got in here. So we open this thing up, Tomahawk ATX. So it's kind of giving you the logistics of everything that comes within this thing. Not much there. Looks like it's packaged really well. It's like they might have put it in by side. This whole video is not going to be about unboxing. At a point, we will pan through and have the build done. We'll have some talking points on it. Excellent. So here we are, top to bottom. Packaged extremely well. Ooh. That extra weight could be because of the glass, but this thing is, yeah, it's packaged really well. Good styrofoam, good hard cardboard. This thing retails for $200 US. Watch the glare. Excuse my kids in the background playing. It is taped up, so we'll take a look at that. Yeah, so pretty standardized in terms of its size. This thing would have been sick if it was a full tower. I knew it wasn't a full tower, but I was intrigued by its aesthetic. Right. Get this tape off of here so we can just look at the inside, get a better look at it. All right, so with all the tape removed, this thing is getting stuck here. There's a push mechanism on the left side. Get you a good look in there. Pretty standardized stuff there. Right, going over to the right. You have that push mechanism also. I don't know why that works so smooth with this side, but not the other one. Could be a defect. Let me see what's going on with this. That works, but Yeah, this is like going in all the way. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see what's going on with that. I'm glad I'm catching that on recording though. So if I'm having any issues like that, I'm gonna return it. But this is pretty neat here. This reminds me of like what Corsair has done with the 5000D. Hand me a Phillips. We should, where's the regular one at? Thanks. I am left-handed. All right, take a look and see. Okay. Get a hub of some kind right there. There's some things to look into with this. I don't like that this doesn't kind of hang on there. So these two brackets are there to essentially help with cable management. It doesn't work as well as the Corsair 5000D. I did do a review on that case. But there's some storage opportunities here. Got three 3.5 inch bays here, like it said. I'm gonna see if I can somehow slide a fourth one there. You got two and a halves right there. So just with that configuration there, you can do a total of 5 from what I'm seeing. Might be even a way for you to kind of, looks like you can even manage getting a couple of drives here too. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, I mean, you can get a 360 in here, man. It'll be a little tight, but let's see, man. We're going to go ahead and get a build put together in this thing. I don't want to spend too much time looking at this thing without getting some components in there. Get a build together and give you my thoughts. All right, what's up? So check it out. I want to offer you guys some context as to what I'm actually going to be doing with this Razer build for this video. I am doing a case swap. So got a Plex server. That is the idea. This is currently my Plex server. This particular case is the Roswell Thor V2. Great case, very old school. Got some manual fan controls on it. I absolutely love this. I did a video last year sometime, or maybe the year before, where I was talking about cleaning your PC, had different components, but this case has been pretty good to me. Open this thing up, and what I'm gonna do is take all the guts, or some of the guts from this, and actually put it into this Razer case. What I like about this case is that it does give me 8 slots for, or 6 slots, I'm sorry, 6 slots for me to be able to put multiple hard drives there. As you can see, I've got 4 there. Right now I've got 3 running from my Plex server, and 1 is just kind of like an idle download hard drive. So I'm able to dump stuff there or download stuff there, transfer it as I need to these other drives. So what I'm gonna do is, for this video, 3 of the drives are gonna go into the Razer case, because 3.5 drives will fit in there. So just to show you guys like what I'm putting in there for now, I'll probably rock this case, the Razer case, for like a month, and then I'll find me another server case, something that's gonna give me 10 to 15. I even seen a case that had 18 slots for me to be able to put multiple 3.5 drives. So just to offer you some context, the 3080 is gonna be going in the Razer. With a Ryzen motherboard. This is an Intel i9 configuration, but now you kind of know where we're coming from. I can't take fans from this, so a lot of what I'm going to be doing is going to be fresh builds. This is a 280 mil. This is a 280. There's a 280 up here up top. There's a 140 back here. So this case is very, very unique. I love it, but I got to change some things out. So now you know what we're doing. And here we are. This is the Razer Tomahawk ATX. I'm going to talk about parts in a little bit. It's got that nice static green with the 3-headed snake logo. Nice underglow there. It's an integrated LED RGB strip. The underglow from the front is from the fan. And then you get another underglow strip there. any questions you have about this, please ask. But I'm going to give you my opinion on this case right after this segment of the video. Thank God Evermedia finally released an update to allow you to get static colors onto that 4K capture card. It helped me to give me the color, the contrast that I was looking for, that I had in mind for this build. All right, let's get into some talking points about this thing. Let me tell you what I really think about it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a look at this thing torn down. All right, beautiful aesthetic. Let me just first say that this is used as a Plex server for now, for the purposes of me reviewing this. I got the 4 drives in it I showed you earlier. So we got 1, 2, 3, then the 4th. This one is just kind of put in there. So white PSU, just because that's what was in the prior Plex build that I showed you to kind of give you context as to what we were doing. I'm not a big fan of this case. All right, so there's some good things about it. Number one, it costs $200 US, and it's not a bad case. I almost didn't finish this review. Let me just be honest with you. I started this on the 1st of January, and I was frustrated with it just because, you know, I was trying to put too much equipment into this thing. So let me just tell you that I would encourage a minimalistic build, not going balls to the wall crazy with this type of gear. Certainly, you see, I had all of this stuff in a full tower case. I wouldn't try to, you know, invest a lot of technology in this. For $200, it comes with 1 fan. That's amazing to me. That not amazing in a good way, that it only comes with 1 fan. In fact, my main gaming rig, I'll link it in now. I use a Fantex N through 719 case. It is $189. It doesn't come with any fans, but it's a full tower case that can support up to 2 full builds. You can do 2 complete builds in that case, and it's $200. Some things I like about this front piece right here is just a quick disconnect. You've got the connections right there to right here, and that's how you get that illumination with the Razer imprint there. And because I'm recording this with 1 hand, I had to stop and face back. This is literally just, you can pull it off and push it on. So that's a quick installation. That's really good, well thought. Nice ventilation here. You got this piece is really nice because you can pull in some real cool air to get air into the chassis on the inside. This is a well thought design, extremely well thought. They made it really easy for you to be able to mount 360 rad inside of the rig if you wanted to do that. This little piece right here, it's 1 screw there, 1 Phillips screwdriver there. You take that there, you unscrew that. You can take this piece off, and it gives you about this much room. Actually lines up to this piece right here, right? So the symmetry is there. If you can see that line, you get about this much room right here extra to help you with a rad, plus those fans. So this was well thought for getting ventilation there. So removable dust filter here. Depending on the RAM clearance, you're not going to be able to put too much as far as up top. 240 is the biggest you can do. If you look at the unboxing piece of this, the box does a really good job of telling you exactly what you can do. So there's no room for error on their end for you to be able to buy this with the assumptions that you can put more gear into it than what they told you can do. Tempered glass on both sides. That's a nice touch. This does lift up, so that's really cool. I didn't think that this came off. Like, I can speak more intelligently about it now, but you can see you've got screw there, screw here. It just lifts up, right? You can just pull that up and that glass comes off. Takes a lot of the weight off of it when you're building into it. Same thing on this side too. You just simply lift, right, and then this comes off. So you've got hinge there, hinge here. So really well built there. Trying to get this kind of gear into it was pretty tough, but this is a well thought idea. This case reminds me kind of like a hybrid of a NZXT H5 series mixed with Corsair 5000D. Okay, so in conclusion, this case costs $200. I think it's overpriced, but it's not a bad looking case. It does have some great qualities to it. I just think that there are some other opportunities, some other options out there on the market that you can go after, in which, you know, you can add a little bit to it, and for the same price or a little bit more, you can get more. I expected to see more fans included with this, but it is what it is. For those of you that, you know, love Razer, this might be a great case. Not a bad case, certainly. I love how quiet it is, given you can put as many fans as you can put inside of it, 8 fans total. Great opportunity there. Actually, you can do a total of 9 fans. So some great stuff there. But if you guys have any questions about this thing, do let me know. Just plan out your build. Get you a motherboard that has the USB-C connector that is present on this. And yeah, until next time, as I said, I will be updating this rig. It's my Plex setup, and so I'll get around to putting a different situation together, and I'll show you guys that at a later time. Thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to leave a like, dislike, a comment if you got questions, and until next time, Max love.